Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we're going to be speaking on the potential of the Pistons signing Collin Sexton. But before we get into that, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's goal is 200 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Now let's get right into this. Put the image on the screen right now. It reads, the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers are reportedly the biggest threats to land Collin Sexton from the Cleveland Cavaliers via Chris Fedor of Cleveland.com. Now, Collin Sexton, he was injured for most of last season, didn't really get to see him play much, but even with that, we all know what Collin Sexton is. He's a 23-year-old point guard, and straight up, he's a beast. He's really good at playing basketball. He has a lot of passion and a lot of drive for the game. And defensively, when it comes time to make plays, when you're late down the stretch, that's when he begins to lock up. That's when he really, just goes into this mode where you could really see him, being special in the NBA. And then lastly, and probably the most important thing about Collin Sexton is that he is a pure scorer. He can shoot the three ball, he can drive to the lane, he has a midi. Simply put, Collin Sexton can score the darn basketball. Now, my only thing when it comes to Sexton and the potential of him coming to the Pistons is, if you really want Sexton as the Pistons organization, why don't you just go out there and draft one? We have Jaden Ivey coming out, who is extremely explosive. He drives to the lane with a lot of conviction, and then also, with his three-point shot, he is inconsistent, but once the ball starts to go through the hoop, once he sees it fall and once he begins to get hot, Ivy can be very dangerous from beyond the arc. So honestly, in my head, it makes more sense to go for the cheaper option, the rookie contract, and Ivy, rather than paying all the money to go for Sexton. But I can also see a scenario where the Pistons decide to go for Keegan Murray, the well-rounded player from the draft. I would say that he's the safest pick. And number 5, the lowest risk and the most likely to immediately come in and play his role. And then after that, you can go get Collin Sexton to be your guard next to Cade Cunningham. And the Pistons will still lack a big man, so you can go out, you can try to sign Mitchell Robinson, you can try to trade for Mo Bamba, or, in my opinion, the most unlikely option, but still an option, the signing of DeAndre Ayton. That's the way I would see it going if the Pistons went for Sexton. Murray, Sexton, then Mitchell or Mo, possibly even Ayton. Now, would Cade Cunningham and Collin Sexton work out as a backcourt? I don't know. Now, Cade, I feel like he can virtually, play with anyone, just, with the style that he plays. He can play on ball, off the ball, and then the IQ that he has as well, knowing where to be when he needs to be there. I could really see him, fitting with virtually anyone, but there are levels to this. There are guys who he fits more with, and then there are guys who he fits less with. And with Collin Sexton, with him being so aggressive and the style of play, I believe that his compatibility with Cade Cunningham is on the lower end of the spectrum. But who am I to say that? For all we know, they could be a perfect fit. We would just have to wait and see it on the court. But that's basically all that I have to say. Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Pistons possibly signing Collin Sexton. Thinking about a roster, if we did go after him, we have Sexton, Cade, Bay, Bagley, and then again, either Mitchell Robinson or Mo Bamba or DeAndre Ayton. That would be pretty solid, but as I said before, the Pistons are in no rush to necessarily make it to the playoffs. We just need to consistently get these young guys to become better basketball players. We're going for a long-term plan. We don't have to press the panic button and, just spend all of our money this offseason. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 5K, and I'm out.